In this video, we will try to solve each part of the map from Test 1 of Cambridge 13 with its real test along with the solutions.
Now listen and answer questions 14 to 20.
In this time, we try to locate the mentioned questions. New traffic lights, pedestrian crossing, parking allowed, new no parking sign, new disabled parking space, widened pavement and lorry loading and unloading restrictions. At first, we will try to locate the new traffic lights.
OK, so this slide shows a map of the central area of Cranford with the High Street in the middle and School Road on the right. Now, we already have a set of traffic lights in the High Street at the junction with Station Road, but we're planning to have another set at the other end at the School Road junction to regulate the flow of traffic along the High Street.
According to the speaker, they already have a set of traffic lights in the High Street at the junction with Station Road. But they are planning to set up another new traffic light at the other end at the School Road junction. So, the position of new traffic lights will be E. Now we will search for pedestrian crossing.
We've decided we definitely need a pedestrian crossing. We considered putting this on School Road just outside the school, but in the end we decided that could lead to a lot of traffic congestion. So we decided to locate it on the High Street, crossing the road in front of the supermarket. That's a very busy area, so it should help things there.
They decided to put a pedestrian crossing on School Road just outside the school. But it may make a lot of traffic congestion in the School Road. So, they decided to locate it on the High Street in front of the supermarket. So, the position of pedestrian crossing will be D. Now we will search for parking allowed place.
We're proposing some changes to parking. At present, parking isn't allowed on the High Street outside the library, but we're going to change that and allow parking there, but not at the other end of the High Street near School Road.
At present, parking isn't allowed on the High Street outside the library. But they are going to allow parking there, that means on the High Street outside the library. So, the position of parking allowed place will be B. Now we will search for new no parking sign place.
There'll be a new no parking sign on School Road just by the entrance to the school, forbidding parking for 25 metres. This should improve visibility for drivers and pedestrians, especially on the bend just to the north of the school.
There will be a new no parking sign on School Road, just by the entrance to the school, that will improve the visibility for drivers and pedestrians, especially on the bend. So, the position of the new no parking sign will be G. Now we will search for new disabled parking space.
As far as disabled drivers are concerned, at present they have parking outside the supermarket, but lorries also use those spaces, so we've got 2 new disabled parking spaces on the side road up towards the bank. It's not ideal, but probably better than the present arrangement.
Although, at present, they have parking place outside the supermarket, where also lorries use this space. But they have got 2 new disabled parking spaces on the side road towards the bank. It's not ideal, but better than the place outside the supermarket. So, the position of the new disabled parking space will be C. Now we will search for widened pavement.
We also plan to widen the pavement on School Road. We think we can manage to get an extra ½ metre on the bend just before you get to the school, on the same side of the road.
The widened pavement is located in the bend just before you get to the school and also on the same side of the road with the school. So, the position of the widened pavement will be H. Now we will search for lorry loading and unloading restrictions.
Finally, we've introduced new restrictions on loading and unloading for the supermarket, so lorries will only be allowed to stop there before 8 a.m. That's the supermarket on School Road. We kept to the existing arrangements with the High Street supermarket. OK, so that's about it. Now,
We knew that parking places and loading-unloading of lorries were held outside the supermarket. But the parking places have been moved to the position C. So, there are restrictions, which means only loading and unloading of lorries will be here. That means outside the supermarket. So, the position of lorry loading and unloading restrictions will be I.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.